Comedy show do it at the same time. Oh, but I am serious though. No scams this time. I got real money coming. All right, Yvonne Spear.
Hello, everybody. I have to take a moment to thank some people. Mr. Marcus Jefferson, Mr. Joe Ziegler, and Mr. Allen. We're a part of a elite club called the CVS Cavaliers. And one of the things that we try to practice is that we support each other, we network together, and we're rebuilding together. So, in the spirit of that and the community that I grew up in the Inglewood community here in Chicago, as a lot of us did. And we started this project. I reached out to Mr. Bradley because of all the violence that you saw out on the street, that we talked about a lot of things. So we came up with our conference called Dare to Soar Chicago. And the reason for this conference is we want to reach the people who tutor and mentor and have great programs that they want to teach. But we want them to have the unique point of view from the people that are out here in the trenches. Not the old college professor that doesn't practice, never been out here and unrelatable. We want them to learn from you because our children relate to us. And unfortunately, they don't relate to historical role models because we're the ones that they see every day.
That's right.
And somebody asked me, how did I learn how to do all this organization and all this stuff? And I have to give a special shout out to Mr. Allen.
Yeah.
And Mr. Bob Israel. Because one thing I'll tell you about, I come from the finance industry, like me and Marcus, we were both loan officers. So I come from the capitalist side. And so we used to famously have this discussion about capitalism versus activism. And I never thought they would get me on the activist side because most of us capitalists say, aren't activism poor? I mean, actually, real talk. But it's time for all of us to come together in this. I didn't care about who didn't get along with who or anything like that. It's about forming new alliances and making things work. So this conference is designed by us, supported by us. We don't have any corporate funding to sway our point of view. We've gotten all our support from the community. So we have people in the community that are going to teach these workshops. And Mr. Bradley is going to host our breakfast called From Murder to Excellence.
Wow.
I read his book 2 years ago, and coming from that community, that's something that most of our people need to know. Because you can turn your life around, you can make a difference, and everybody is of some value.
Oh, yeah.
So, most of us little Inglewood kids, that people said, oh, those kids over there. A lot of us public school kids, those kids, they don't amount to anything. They're this. I want to show them. And the thing about it is, I feel like I have a stake in the community in Chicago. And we hold our politicians accountable. We're complaining to them. We're complaining to the police. But now we start to hold ourselves accountable.
That's right.
So we're going to have a great panel discussion. It's going to get hot, heavy, and heated.
Yeah.
Because it's no holds barred, no icing on the cake, no smearing a coat of mayonnaise over it to make it all sweet and everything like that. We're going to have real talk, real conversation. I'm gonna wind it up, Mark.
When, where, and what time?
It's going to be at Inglewood Blue.
What date?
It's on Monday, the 23rd and the 24th. And there will be workshops as well as breakout sessions. And each day, Mr. Gator is going to host, and Alderman Rod Sawyer is going to be our moderator for that panel. The new police superintendent is going to be on there, T.O. Hardiman, all of those people. And you get to ask those real questions.
Wonderful.
The next day, Mr. Otis Monroe of the Monroe Foundation is going to kick off our breakfast. And he's going to talk about what funders want to see in programs that get funded. It's going to be about workforce development, getting everybody to work, and getting your programs funded. I wanted to invite Mr. Gator up for 1 minute, then we're going to shut up, Mark, okay?
Oh, and I ain't got the check yet. Hold on.
And afterwards,
hold on.
we're having a great networking event, which you all are all invited to at the Velvet Lounge, which is free. That you guys can come back, wind down, and relax. Okay?
That's on what day, Monday or Tuesday?
Hold on a minute.
You can talk now. You know, it's just like, you can't get your name called to get on the mic, but you know.
That's because we was raised proper.
You know, but it is a proper thing.
It's right, the proper thing to do.
All right, son, go ahead.
You know, glad to see you, Brother Al.
Love you, bro.
I'll tell everybody the story how Mark really got internet sensitive. We was in New York, me, him, and Al shopping at the National Action Network. I don't walk around like I'm important. I got a laptop, don't know how to work it. Mark only want to know how to type. Al told that the little thing on the little eye was the camera. Next thing we knew, everybody knew that we was at the National Action Convention around the world. I'm just saying that to say sometimes we don't realize that the experiences that we all share amount to a blueprint for a future for those that don't know what to do with what they got.
Right. That's good.
Everyone say they don't know how to come with a solution to stop the violence, but they refuse to listen to what we did in the 90s.
Right.
That was a plan, that was a format. It was 1,000 homicides a year because the community came together like what we're doing now. It brought it down to 500. One is too many. But now we're hearing that it's going to go back up to like it was in the 90s. So my short 2-minute infomercial is get in touch with the ones that did it in the 90s.
Amen.
You know, I know you're hearing a lot about, and all over the news, about the indictments that's coming across the country with the gangster disciples and all that. I want to personally say this. Larry Hoover's vision is real. Those that's not living it are the ones that's catching the indictments. It's just that it's different as day and night. I'm a part of what growth development is about. I've been doing it for 20-something years. Okay, I don't come around Al if my stuff ain't right, if I ain't been checked. Okay, they are those that say who ought to be redeemed, but they were redeemed, but you can't do what you once was doing to get back in these circles. I don't be able to talk to presidents and everything else. Before Barack Obama got there, I can officially say I beat him to the Oval Office, and he was the United States Senator. They couldn't get in there, but he's the president now. So Mark will be the president next time. But this right here is wonderful. Everybody break their neck to come to 47 King Drive just to stand. We need to be that nucleus to show them what we can do with what little that we have. And again, I want to thank you for allowing me to host it. My book is From Murder to Excellence. It is my life story. I chose the name Murder to Excellence from Jay-Z and Kanye West's song. It was on Watch the Throne album. It went triple platinum. But that was the one song that the radio stations wouldn't play.
Wow.
While niggas in Paris got the bump in the grind and all the other songs got the bump in the grind, everybody in the groove, they didn't want that one song to be played because it was talking about ending senseless shootings and killings in Chicago and in Brooklyn. So how they played that song while everybody was grooving to the niggas in Paris and all of that, that could have saved a lot of lives because everybody was in the groove. So we're going to make it do what it do. I don't twerk. I put in work. You know what I'm saying? And that's the business. You know what I'm getting. Amen.
All right.
Keep it real.
Keeping it 100 for real.
Tickets for the 2-day conference is $99, and we go from breakfast through dinner, so you get fed all day, you get all the information in the workshops. But I wanted to tell you one of the things that we did, and I talked to Mr. Bradley. 20% of all the tickets that are purchased, if you're here today, 20% of all of that money comes back here to National Black Wall Street.
Whoa.
It goes to your organization, and that's our way of funding us. So we don't have to get out there and beg for crumbs. We can fund each other and work together. Okay?
All right.
So we take donations too.
There the sword.
We're gonna take